października w Bibliotece Polskiej w Amsterdamie odbył się po raz drugi finał międzynarodowego festiwalu zatytułowanego True Mothers and Fathers Eyes Photography. Pomysłodawczynią i realizatorką w jednej osobie tego wydarzenia jest Anna Eitner, której w przygotowaniu wernisażu towarzyszyła Anna Pol, na co dzień związana z klubem miłośników fotografii. Spośród 100 nadesłanych prac wybrano 20. Z 20 prac wyróżniono 3 prace, ale więcej na ten temat w materiale wideo.
They are really beautiful pictures. They are pictures of your children through a mother's eyes, through a father's eyes, and that's the most beautiful. Anna said the exhibition was dedicated to Salimem. On my own Facebook page, Fine Arts Child Photography, when I ask a photographer to be featured, I take an interview from him on Word, something on paper. One of the last questions I asked him is, who are the photographers you are inspired the most by? And it's really strange, but about 80-90% of the old photographers, the mothers, the fathers, they are the most inspired by Salimem. Always, most of the time, always. Fathers and mothers can take photos like anyone. No one could take. Salimem's photos could not have been taken by another strange photographer. Only Salimem could have taken her children. When I look at the photos here, when you look at the pictures here, only the mother, only the father could have taken that photos. And that's the most important lesson I wanted to bring tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. So as I said, there is a competition. There were many photos who were sent. I saw them all, Anna too, and Anna also. Too many to choose. Always when I looked at that photo coming, I have to choose, oh no, I want that one, I want why this, I can't, I have to choose that number of photos, and really difficult. You made it really difficult, Anna. So, but what we have in results is 20 works, 20 photos here on the wall. Marvelous photography, fantastic. Through the eyes of the mothers, through the eyes of the fathers, yes, all here on the walls. And we have 3 winners, and they all get a prize. A little amount of money, I don't know how much, but that's in the envelope inside the how do you call it?
Envelope?
No.
A frame, I don't know.
Yeah.
Passport too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they have also the possibility to build their own solo exhibition here in the Poolse Biblioteke Amsterdam, Bibliotece Polska. So if they want, they can do it. Okay, on the 3rd place, Anna. If you say it, you have to say it good for me. That's this word. Anna Hibala Lazdowska.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Can you say it? Just say it. Okay. Anna with her beautiful photos, and you can see cats, named cats.
Yes.
Anna is coming from Poland.
Yes.
She's a proud mother of 3 children, if I understood well.
Yes.
As she says herself, fantastic children. Does it?
Yes.
And for the last 9 years, she has been a professional photographer. And after she stopped her studies in economy, and after the loss of her grandma, she was on a search to do something to express herself. And so she found photography. Photography was perfect for her. She does it very well. So Anna's children always took part at her photography. She did it in self-study. Her children were always an object of study, to study the light, composition, the opening of the frame and diaphragm and such things. So when we talk about the photo cats, maybe Anna can talk about herself, but when I heard it was on an unusual place in Spain, Andalusia, if I understood, the vacation every year, and there were in the village, as you can see on the photo, many cats walking around in the village. And the cats don't care about anybody, they just sit there and look if they can get something to eat, and sometimes they get a little, I don't know how you say it, when you get a little bit love from people, but mostly of the time they look at nowhere. But when you see the photo, the cats are looking, just something really strange happened at that moment. One of the children of Anna was there. Who was it? Natasha? Natasha, yes. Natasha was standing there with the cats, and the cats were looking at nowhere. And at the moment there is a man with a dog walking, passing by, and the cats, they just had their attention. And Anna found it a marvelous moment to take a picture. And it is really a marvelous picture. Third place, Anna Kibala-Lastovska. Please. Okay, second place. I'm sorry, he's not here. He's too far away from here, but I'm coming here. No, this here, I found it. William Snouri. Through a father's eyes, that's the first father, who is in an exhibition here, that's really important, with the photo Jacob. Williams is a French photographer. He's coming from the far island, Île de la Réunion, near Madagascar, but for some strange reason he moved to Canada, to Quebec, a really cold place in Canada, and now he lives there for 8 years, far away from all the cities. He's a very proud papa, daddy. He's really busy with his children, doing everything in his free time, walk away and such things. He's already busy for 12 years with photography. He learned photography in school when he was a kid. They developed analog film, and then he learned to take, every Wednesday he went with people, with children of the school, he went taking pictures, and then afterwards they developed photos. And then it was an obsession since then for William. And then he became a papa, a dad. And his children grew up with him, with the camera, and Williams was taking everywhere photos. Everywhere they went, Williams was with the kids, and he took all the time pictures. So the kids found it strange to be photographed. So when they were playing, they were taken on photographs. Everybody was normal that daddy was put on photographs. So this photo, Jacob, is pure luck. They were walking on a bike trail, just on a moment that they had a free time. And then, at some moment, one of the kids said, "Oh, look, there is a hole there, and there is some mud in there." And then you can know, as all kids do, they began to play in it, they jumped in it, and they played with the mud. And that's one moment that Williams saw, oh, this is a good place to take a photo. So here he asked Jacob to lay down in the mud, and then I don't know how he did it, but he went a little bit up to take this picture, and this was a marvelous photo, Jacob, for Williams Nouri. Second place. We will send it to him, I suppose, Anna.
Yeah.
And then the most important, first place, Nadia. Yeah, with the photo, This Is Us. Okay, first place. Nadia is born in France, so she could have been here.
But she's in Australia.
She's not here. She moved also 8 years ago from the south of France to Australia. So really international mothers in this exhibition, so it's a little bit far to come to here from Australia. Okay, Nadia, photography has always been in her life. As a child, her daddy was specialized in taking movies, 8mm films, and he learned her to develop photos and such things, and Nadia found it wonderful. And when her son was born from Nadia, her daddy gave her a digital camera as a present, and then she never stopped taking pictures. And she took all the time pictures, and then 9 years ago, Nadia lost her parents, and she said, okay, the only thing I have about my parents is the photography they took about me. And then she said, okay, I don't want my children to have something else. I want my children, when I'm gone, to have the same memories, and that they can see what we did together, what they did with me. So that's beautiful, yes. So her greatest inspiration of Nadia are her children, the light and shadow, her connection with her children, the play of shadow and light. And this is a photo, this is us. Really special photo. Was it an accident taken or just prepared, a composition? Well, it's a little the two of them. On one day, Nadia was giving breast feeding to one of her child, and her children were somewhere else in the same room. And she was stopping nearly the end of the breastfeeding, and she thought, well, this could be a marvelous photo. So she asked her children, just continue doing what you do, but come a little bit closer to me. Doing as Nadia is the mother. Okay, and just do what you normally do when I do breastfeeding, and then we take a picture. And that's what they did. This was like a selfie, something like that. Okay, so that's how they made This Is Us from Nadia Stone, first prize in this exhibition.
Yes.
So, that's my part. Thank you, Anna. Thank you all for coming here. I hope you can look at the most beautiful pictures here on the wall. Thank you to all the mamas, to all the dads. And don't forget the last two photos at the end of the room.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Very much.
And now I want to wine.
Yes, of course. Time for wine.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. Okay, and now it's your turn. Yes. Can you take your?
Dan moet je turn right.
Okay.
Ja, even eronder staan nu.